Shocking, isn't it? Hello people, Zap20 Millionaire here, and welcome back to Silence the House. I'm back joined with Jordan Nightmane, my cousin, and we're continuing exactly where we left off.
Yep.
Okay, we already read that. Since I didn't know whether they were bishops, rooks, or knights, I didn't think of the right position for them. But I just put the pieces in front of the ones that were already in the star. Every candle was meant for the main player, who placed carefully the candles embodying the people in the house, where their reflections, though somehow twisted, as I just couldn't find one as fat and ugly as Kate's candle. Everything was done, but there was still one candle left. I knew it was significant, but I had no idea who it was meant for. When I was in the asylum, I put a significant chess piece near the wrong pawn, and we got into big trouble. I looked at Lloyd's candle. I hope my intuition is correct. That asshole. Most likely it's him. Suddenly the candles lit up the room. What the hell was going on here? Not just my imagination. It was the headlights. Lloyd came into the room and whistled. Well, you're totally out of your mind. I think the drawing of that freaking pentagram that was on the cover of horror movies will do the trick. Martin entered the room next. Kate followed him.
Yeah, nice room. The scary skull was the only thing missing.
Wow, that's so cool.
I'm flattered.
The door half opened and Ella entered the house. Oh, new person. Before she joined us, she was walking around the room and we had thrown about our backpacks. Wow! Those pigtails though! That hair is fabulous! Well, everybody help me bring my things from the car. She sounds like a rich person. Ella peeked in the room, saw a huge chalk drawing, and got excited. Wow! Those eyes of excitement, though!
I can see them.
Ella came close to my creation with caution, as if she was scared that the floor would break under her steps, even though she was light as a feather. Is that what I think it is?
We're going to speak with the dead. Are you in?
She looks so bored. Of course! I've always wanted to try this. That's just incredible. Looks like I'm just on time. Is everything ready?
Yeah. Actually, if everyone's ready, we can start right?
Maybe we should eat first. Hanging out with the dead is scary shit, and moreover, I'm hungry. Wow, that's a face of fear right there.
Oh, so you believe in ghosts?
I didn't. I just suggested eating the tasty cake that Ella brought us.
Well, he's probably right. I don't want to eat it watching his corpse.
Rot on the floor. Wow, she's sadistic a bit, don't you think? When Martin and Lloyd brought the large cake into the house, each of us took a piece. Of course, the biggest one went to Lloyd, and I got the smallest. He was consuming it like it was his last meal. I knew he was nervous, so nervous, it was hard not to grin. Grace tripped over someone's bag and her piece of cake almost plopped down on the floor. I guess if it had happened, it would have looked like a human brain, juicy with blood. Martin managed to grab the cake with his plate.
You look really pale. Is everything okay? Yeah, I just feel dizzy, that's all. Okay then.
Martin smiled nicely, but I guessed his girlfriend didn't like it at all. What's that on your face? A grin? You asshole! Want to screw her so that badly?
No, sweetie, it's not what you're thinking.
Yeah, this butt is mine, right, baby? Grace painted Lloyd's face with the cake and went to the ritual room. This makes it so hard not to chuckle. Ooh, this is getting juicy. Oh yeah, that's the new girl that came in. I think, or is that Kate? I think it's Kate.
I don't know.
Lloyd, there's Grace, there's us. Okay, so Grace sat closer to Martin, with Kate on the other side of him. Lloyd sat near me. Even knowing that what fun was coming next, his gaze made me feel sick, as though his eyes were taking my clothes off. Gosh, he's a pervert. I wonder, is there any limit to his blasphemy? This is Ashley.
Pierce a finger with something sharp and drip some blood on the candle.
My words sounded ominous and terrifying. Are you kidding me? That's bullshit. Is it really necessary? There's this.
It is.
Okay, if nothing happens, you will spit blood for a week.
Kate chuckled. Okay.
I pretended to be scared, but I was not sure
If he bought it.
If he bought it. However, he smiled at me unconventionally. Suddenly, I really wanted to shout out, "You will die, fools! You and you, all of you." But I stopped myself. Otherwise, they'd understand that I'm involved in this, and it will become 1,000 times harder to do my job. Muttering some curses, Lloyd, however, pierced his finger with a needle and touched the candle. Martin was next. He touched the candle too. The scarlet blood went down. Ella was very nervous and excited. I feared that the girl could have a heart attack because of all of this. Ella pierced her finger so hard that the blood spilled in different directions. Oh God!
Too hard!
When all the candles devoured the souls of the mortals, I continued commanding my army of the doomed. What the hell are you talking about? Martin, just like an actual assistant, was giving his lighter to the others one by one, lighting up the candles. Why aren't all the candles lit up? I shushed at her. The last thing I wanted was her comments. Such a critical moment. Close your eyes. But I could see that Lloyd's eyes were half open. So the dead can't take them away. Lloyd immediately closed both his eyes. The only thing we heard was the whispering of a candle flame.
Mors Opera.
The wind howled outside.
Mors Opera.
That was perfect, by the way! Suddenly all of the lit up candles went out, shivering flame and devoured by darkness. The ones that were sleeping woke up and extended their fired tongues. The same happened to the candles in the center. The mysterious female voice whispered and disappeared. Wow, so cool! Was that the dead?
And what else could it be?
Nothing happened. It was just a trick with a voice. And you made the candles light up and then blew them out. I saw everything. I knew that he couldn't see that.
You're a liar. Don't come any closer to me. Okay, let's calm down, guys.
Lloyd, who wanted to rush at me, now stopped. Seems like he's a little too afraid of Martin. Did this guy just step in between? Have I misjudged him? I heard the voice too. And I'm sure that it wasn't Ashley.
It was the sound from the tape recorder. I heard something. There was some noise. He is right, Ashley.
I looked down at the floor and gave the cell phone to Martin.
That's right.
Press the play button. Recording.
Oof.
convincing noise, just like he had said, her real voice. Nice performance. You almost managed to make me believe in that bullshit. That was you, I'm sorry.
The trick with candles was cool though, but I remember the harsh flash of the flames. You didn't light up the candles one by one, you lit them all at once. Are you kidding? But you figured it all out. Yep. We'll talk about it later. Now, I need to smoke.
He came up to his bag, took a pack of smokes, and went out. Through the window I saw him, staying near the car. He was blowing cigarette smoke into the night sky. We haven't finished yet! Lloyd went out of the room and heard chewing-like sound. The guy began greedily consuming what was left of the cake. I sneaked up behind him and quickly sat on the old chair. Yeah. Lloyd was choking on the cake and a piece dropped from his hand. He looked around. I could just see myself like that, just stuff my face. He was scared to death until he saw me. His fear merely turned to wrath. Oh boy, that's angry.
I'm going to frickin' kill you. I guess that for him. I was a player from the opposite rugby team, and he wanted to take away the ball from my hands, so he jumped at the chair that I was sitting on.
Oh, I just noticed that. Look at the bags are all there now in the background. Fortunately, I quickly dodged the attack. The literally ancient chair somehow stood against his massive body and didn't break. Lloyd fell onto the floor. Martin returned to the house, his cigarette still in his mouth. Looked like something urgent. He was searching for something with his eyes. He definitely didn't come back because of the noise. However, he looked pretty calm like always. Martin took out his cigarette with his fingers, threw it to the ground and stomped it out, pointing to the ceiling.
There. I saw something in the window on the second floor.
Yay, the ghosts! Wow, this optimistic girl!
With cries of joy, Ella ran up the stairs.
What the? Jesus, you don't just run up. Lloyd noticeably turned pale. Interesting. Everyone rushed after the girl with the ponytails. The shadow slid along the massive window, touching Ella's car in the yard. Its headlights were still on. Turn those off! The girl didn't even bother to turn them off. Seems like this mysterious story excited her so much that she forgot such a simple thing. The car was staring in front of it, and it didn't care about what was going to happen within the walls of this house. Also, I noticed that the first floor windows were high enough to break the neck and a couple of ribs if you fell out. What? We went even higher up the stairs to the second floor. There's something on the wall.
A message for us. Bloody letters say, "Let's play."
Ooh! Oh, maybe the ghost who we saw through the window did that, Martin. Wow, she really looks scared now. He's
Are you
so
kidding
chill.
me?
He's so fucking chill.
Ghosts don't have a physical form. They can't write on the walls with blood. That's some Hollywood bullshit.
I think so too. Must be stupid kids. But we are here searching for something to light the fireplace. The message wasn't there. That means the pranksters are still here. Of course I knew it was just a trick. Comparing with what was going to happen after it, the bloody line on it like a silent guide led us to the room without any doors. The funny wallpaper told me that it was a child's room. I don't like child's rooms in creepy houses, just so you know. We entered the nursery. I'm not sure I remember this room.
Because you didn't come to this floor, but both Lord and I did.
Thank God, this shit gives me the creeps. Me too.
Yeah.
She pointed at the unusual toy mouse with slender, long legs. The thing was sitting in the chair. Which chair? I want to see it. Oh, that one right there. Okay, I see it. The thing was sitting on the chair looking through the window with shiny eye beads.
This room looks like someone lives here.
It's just sick. So cool. I thought so too, but that's bullshit. This is okay. This is so intriguing. Oh, I have an idea. Wait a sec. She rushed down the stairs. There was a complete silence for a moment. Then I heard approaching sound of stomping footsteps. Let's try this, shall we? She gave me an infamous Ouija board, and she was prepared for this quite well. It seems like I shouldn't have worried about that ritual after all. She'd made me do it under the gun anyway.
You live only once, right?
You are out of your mind.
I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm interested.
I kind of see how, like, I can relate to some of these characters. It's kind of cool. I guess now, for this precise moment when we sat down in the center of this strange child's room, everyone believed in ghosts. Even Kate, though of course she would never admit it. A phantom hand of a baby touched my skin now, I'd flinch. Obviously, I'm afraid of ghosts, because I know that what they are capable of when they're not in the mood. That was rude.
Sorry.
In the room there were not many toys, but still. The room must be abandoned. Hey, you hear me? Abandoned. God damn it! There were a little bed of teddy bear on it near the wall. A dollhouse was standing on the floor. A small zoo near it, and a faded pillow was left nearby. So we can see that. The bear is staring right at us. The opposite wall there was a little nightstand with child's makeup in the mirror above. I hate mirrors. If you take a cozy sit in a chair at the table of the tea party, you'd be able to see the forest landscape.
Let's begin.
Oh great! The one thing you shouldn't use in a haunted house! I touched the planchette and started moving around the board. Everyone grabbed it too, and suddenly felt like we were going to touch someone's gravestone right now.
What's your name?
Our hands moved slowly. We heard quite eerie creaking sound. Oh boy. M A R Why? Mary. Mary. How did you die? Everyone gave him a judgmental look. But the planchette started moving. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. D A D D Daddy.
Huh.
There was a little girl named Mary. Daddy? Was it his fault? I don't like this. What am I thinking about? Oh god damn it, no. Yeah! I know what's happening. And there's the X.
You just knew it by the X.
I knew it right away. Because it was Lloyd. Sex. Shit, that's not funny, asshole. I almost shit bricks. Wow, she does look pretty scared though. Lloyd burst out laughing. Did you really think there was somebody? That was me who wrote the message on the wall with the blood paint. I brought it in as a joke. in a joke shop, just like the lamp with a silhouette that you saw in the window. I think it was called a magic lantern. I thought it would be two separate tricks, but I got a really great combo. What a trickster! But how did you manage to fool us if you were here the whole time? I set the lamp and went down after Martin. I knew he would want to smoke, so he would see the light in the window.
Well, you planned it really well. Cool show. I'm sure you're sick of getting annoyed with these fearful ghost stories.
Lloyd nodded. Ghosts do not exist. And if you meet one, tell him I said hello. He took the board from Ella's hands and threw it in the old chest with the toys, which fell on its side. Wait, what? Hello.
One by one, the blocks honestly and slowly rolled out from the darkness of the chest.
Well, this is why you don't use the fucking Ouija board. It empowers the fucking spirits.
They turned and spun with their sharp and cold blinking corners until the letters formed into a word. Hello. Fear appeared on everyone's faces. Lloyd couldn't say a word. This fool was scared to death.
What is happening?
Why have you wasted such a good trick? You should have done this hello thing first and then confess.
The word hello wickedly flashed under the moonlight once more. That wasn't me. His eyes showed genuine fear. Everyone believed him. Would, of course. He's stupid, but he not complete. He wouldn't try another trick after he crashed. This harmless greeting turned into something that made blood run cold. Everyone was staring at these letters as if they were the eyes of the killer as the gun in their hands. Now their veins were filled with blood, but with freezing ice. The sharp and cold knife of truth was about to cut their world into pieces, and they would step into a new reality of madness. No one wanted to believe in it, but there was no doubt about it. No one wanted to see it, but they couldn't look away. The cold wind touched their skin, squeezing their organs and making the cry burst from their throats. Cubes started twitching. Suddenly they rose into the air and floated like someone hanging them by strings. Oh, Jesus Christ!
A girl appeared before us. She was no more than 6 years old.
She was the girl that was saying that Daddy killed her.
Her light dress was like a leaf in the wind. The fear ripped out the souls from our bodies. The girl was staring at us. No, she was staring at Kate. She was on the edge. She couldn't even scream. The fear locked her scream inside her as a silent guard didn't let it out. Her face was a mess. It seemed that if she could shout, all of her organs would be splitted out.
Spit it out. The girl touched her lips with her finger and smiled. Then her dress began turning and she screamed. Her little hands were peeling the skin off her face. Small pieces of human leather, the human leather was lighting up hello. The carpet was buried under the flash. Was it burned or buried?
Buried.
Buried under the flash, and the girl disappeared. Shadow got back.
Somehow we got back to our world.
Even I was scared, but not because I'm afraid of ghosts. This scene reminded me about the car accident long ago, and it appeared to me that she was just mocking me. Everyone but Kate rushed down the stairs. She was standing with her eyes closed and repeating something as if it was a spell. No, how could it be you? You're dead. Dead! You... What are you talking about? Run! Martin grabbed her hand together and they ran together and ran down the stairs. We need to get out of here. Grace and the rest of us just started packing up in a haste, and they only took some things that were close. We must get to the car. Well, I've warned you about that there could be consequences. She looks dumbfounded. Freaking consequences? You're crazy, bitch! You almost killed us all in that room.
Be careful.
Girl appeared behind Lloyd. She was wearing the same dress as before. She was buried alive. I'm pretty sure the girl died during the fire. I mean, Kate couldn't kill her with her flamethrower, right? Kate came to her senses. Looks like she realized how terrifying the situation was and wanted to run away as fast as she could. She rushed to the door, clutching her fashionable purse. I thought she had everything under control, but what if Kate runs away? I can't let that happen.
Do I trust her?
Yes or no? We'll have to leave it there though. Okay,
Wait,
so I'm gonna save it
Yeah.
right here.
Ready?
Save.
Okay, I think it is safe.
You're right. Yep. I'm just gonna double check. And we'll end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because it was interesting.
And
It kind of that startled me. Like I was not expecting that at all. That girl at all, man. So yeah, say goodbye.
Bye.
And we shall see you guys all in the next video. Prepare for some more spooks. Derp. Bye.